Hey everyone, golden shot here. This is for the Juniper Point tournament. And once again, just like last time, I can't claim these shots for myself. I took them from Tommy, who was always spot on. He was definitely spot on this time. So pretty much I'll be explaining his shots and his setups. However, maybe I'm able to explain them in a way that's a little bit easier to understand, or I can put a little twist on it to where maybe something didn't click with what he said, but with what I say, maybe it helps you out. So I do have my notebook app set up. Fortunately, I didn't lose it. 10% over adjustment, you can see that over here, where I can just add plus 10, and that compensates for 10% elevation. If you have tailwind, you're going to use the golden wood, which is what I have selected right now. However, if you have headwind, you're going to use the golden driver for a bump and run. Also, if you have the golden wood, which means you have tailwind, don't adjust your landing point at all. From whenever it says it's time for you to shoot, don't touch your landing point until you adjust for wind. But like I said, with the driver, you're going to do a bump and run from minimum distance, golden woods and max distance. Over here you see max, mid, min. So if it's driver, we're looking at min. If it's the golden wood, we're looking at max. So I know that's kind of a lot to try to comprehend, but I'll go through some shots and hopefully that kind of makes sense. Spin is also something that's all over the place with this one. Pretty much every shot, depending on the wind, you're going to adjust the spin differently. So just kind of watch how I play. When I used to play watching Tommy before I used the notebook app, I would literally take every single shot. I would draw out the wind direction, and then I would write my spin underneath it and curl if I used it, but there's no curl in this one, fortunately. So if that's what you want to do, I highly suggest it. It worked for me back in the day. Now I have a notebook. It makes my life easier. But I would write down the wind. I would write down how many ring adjustments I would need to make for that particular wind too. So just an idea. But here we go. All right, so we got tailwind, which means do not adjust our landing position until we adjust rings. So we'll type in 6.6. I'm going to use, I think how much, maybe like just under one top spin and a smidge of right spin to compensate for that crosswind. There, looks good. And 3.5 rings. Maybe too much topspin. Yeah, too much topspin with that tailwind. That's okay. A couple hammer cards. So it looks like we're going to have a headwind this time, which means we're going to go with the... I could kind of see there with the flag what it looked like we were going to have. Let's get my driver ready. 6.8, which means 4.3. We're going to bump and run it from min distance over here, right where the rough ends and the fairway starts. 1.5 backspin for this one. Max right spin. Looks good right there. Very tricky shot, but it's going to be 4.3. And now it's just a matter of hitting it perfect. And we did. Barely clipped the... so maybe a little bit more backspin for that. Either way, I'll take it. 6 more hammer cards. It's been a lucky golden shot so far. I missed the wind on that one. Let's see. So we got to go back to the wood. Remember, don't adjust anything with your initial landing position when this happens. So with tailwind, left to right, let's see, just under 1 top spin and just under 1 left spin. So hard to get this where I want it on a cell phone. All right, 3 rings. Boom. So last time I used too much top spin, and this time I didn't use enough. All right, let's see if I can catch the wind this time. Looks like we got a headwind again, going back to the driver. And minimum distance. Let's see, I went just above the hole last time, so let's go with 2 backspin for this one. And 5-4, which is 3-4. Great ball. I was so scared I was going to miss the other way and go into the fairway. Oh, so it looks like I might need a little bit more backspin still. Either that or it was the great ball that caused me to miss short. And back to tailwind. Just going to go. We don't have to use any side spin with this one. Hopefully I can run this one in there. Anytime you have straight headwind or tailwind, in my opinion, it's easiest to line up your hole in one. Oh, man, no way. I don't know how that one didn't nail that chest. Well, shoot. 1 shot left. Okay. Still going with the wood. 5-3. We'll go with just under 1 and like 1 and a tick to bring it back. Looks good right there. Need this one to drop. So I'll take the yellow one there. Didn't get the hole in one. That's okay. At least I got something there. All right. Maybe next time.